Welcome to the Art Den, where we meet all kinds of artists who create all kinds of art. We gain an insight into their lives and find out what inspires them. I'm Judy, and I'm delighted to welcome to the studio today Emira Ramic, a Bosnian artist based in Huddersfield. Emira's story is one of art, music, beauty, huge life challenges, and a personal mission to promote peace. Growing up in Bosnia and Herzegovina, Amira developed a passion for art and music. Her artistic talent was first recognised when she was 14 years old by her music teacher at high school. The teacher asked the class to draw whatever came to mind as they listened to The Blue Danube by Johann Strauss. Amira drew a small stream that gradually grew wider until it became the River Danube. When everyone had finished, the teacher came over and said to her, "Amira, that is beautiful. You are talented." After high school, Emira attended music school, became a teacher, and taught music for the next 10 years until the war began in Bosnia in 1992. The following year, after receiving the documents she needed, Emira moved to the UK with her 2-year-old son and was reunited with her family in West Yorkshire. Emira worked in Bosnian language schools in Dewsbury and Hull, but soon began to dedicate more of her time to art. She held her first exhibition in 1995 on the streets of Wakefield and now holds on average 6 exhibitions every year. Join us as we delve into Amira's artistic journey and hear some of her stories. Hi Amira, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure. It's really great to have you on the show, and what a fantastic spread you've organised for us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was really, really great. Could you start by telling us about what you're wearing?
I decided today to wear the Bosnian traditional clothes because my mother wearing same clothes, my grandma as well, and this is my identity. And also I love to look like how they used to be dressed up, and I think in a way they suit me as well.
What was it like moving to the UK, and what part did art play in your life at that time?
When I came here, I was very upset because I left my parent in Bosnia and my rest of the family, and I do worry a lot. Did they going to survive this war? Most of the time I just cry. As a music teacher, I stopped listening music completely and not play anymore any instrument, because in my heart was all the time sadness. But later on I start, when the Bosnian community asked me to do some teaching job and some exhibition, I pulled myself together and I just said I have to do it for my country, something. And this is when I started doing artwork and make first exhibition in 1995 in Wakefield. And I was very proud that actually I managed with my work to help the Bosnian community here in Dewsbury.
How do you begin a painting?
When I was 14, I was in high school, and my music teacher actually put a record and said, "Now listen the music Johann Strauss is the Danube River, and paint whatever come to your mind." And I started doing like a little stream, and my stream is come to be like a big river with a big waterfall, and the more is going, the more is bigger and bigger. And when I finished, the teacher come around and she looked at it and she said, this is beautiful. I can see that you are talent for the art. But I never go to art school because there never was any near my town. Only music school was available for me. And this is why I chose music school, because I liked singing anyway, and this is how that happened.
That's great. That's a great story. That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's great. When you paint about the war in Bosnia, and particularly Srebrenica, what message do you want to send to people through your art?
When I decided to start doing the painting about the war, it was straight away after war finish. It's been a while time passed, and I suddenly realized that I should do something for all the people in Bosnia that actually lost their life. And this is my personal emotional that I feel as an artist, that I can actually develop something that people can see it, and through my art they can see the message I'm sending to everybody what happened, especially in the painting where is the children died, a painting where is the mother praying on a graveyard, and this is where is I feel so sad for her because she lost the children and she's alone, and I'm grateful I survive, and I can at least do that part from me to paint this something that is show the people how I feeling about what happened in my country from 1992 to 1995.
Yes.
And the message to all world is happened in Bosnia for 5 years. Just innocent people died, innocent children, and the war around the world is still continue, even if we all against this, but still we have to be stronger than bad things what happening. We have to have this big hearts to find a way to stop it, and could be with a song, could be with a book, writing poem, or could be with artwork. Yeah.
Beautiful, yes, and it's very touching. And when we spoke before, before now, when you were telling me about the town where 102 children were killed, and you told me the story of that, it wasn't that they randomly were killed, they were selected to be killed. I mean, that's heartbreaking. You did a painting which was like a memorial to those children, and the town, they really appreciated, really felt it, because there's no memorial for that children. That's right.
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying to me? Yeah.
I did the painting. I am the first artist, Bosnian artist, who did something for the children who killed in Prijedor in 1992, and it was 102 child killed. Some of them like two children from same family, and some of them never found. Still, they're looking for them, but the children never got any memorial to some kind of a stone or any kind of memorial that people remember these children. And I felt like, why the government not doing something more about, and this is why I was like more upset, and I started doing this artwork. And yeah, I felt very sad because that painting is nothing nice to see, because you see the children going away and they're going to die. And it's hard to paint because you feel like could be your child, and you could be the parent of that children, and it's just is really hard to paint something like this. But I did it because I want to a legacy stay. It's important for me that maybe one day people remember me as an artist, that I did something like this for the children that I never see in my life or never met them. But yeah, it's very important.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
You did a painting for the Bosnian embassy in London, didn't you? Could you tell us the story about that?
Yeah, I did.
That's a mixed story, isn't it? It's kind of like there's some rather light, happy things in this.
Yeah, exactly. 2022, I was invited to have my exhibition in Bosnian embassy. My ambassador at the time, 2022, was Vanja Filipović, and I have this very, very nice telephone call where he said, do you want to do it, some exhibition? And this is when I decided to do this artwork, specially extra for that event. And I was invited like 70 different countries, because it was about NATO, and each country have a representative there, and I decided to make this big painting. Is like a 2 m 20 by 1 m 20.
Wow.
It took me 3 months, but I was stick to the plan, and I painted the bridge of the Mostar, very famous bridge. And one of my Bosnian friend, that he is a joiner, he made the frame for free, and by transport we deliver all the paintings down in London. And this was like a big achievement, because I did for my embassy, because embassy is actually connected with my country, and this is like we belong to embassy, because the all things what is happening around our countries come to the embassy, and after, of course, we know what is going on.
Yeah.
And it was very beautiful open day, and there was like big success for me, and I am grateful. I am grateful.
That was really nice. I just love that bit that you said. I just love that bit. Would you tell us that little bit where you said when you had like 4 sentences just to tell them about it?
Well, I plan how to talk, because all these important people was there, and I wrote the few sentences that I have to say it to the people about how I representing my country with my artwork. And when I come out, I just was lost. I couldn't speak anything. I just looking these people, and I decide to just say, I am so sorry, but I can't follow this what I wrote down, but I will tell you my way. And my way was like, yes, I did this painting for my government, for my ambassador, for my country, and for you guys. And that was really funny. But anyway, everybody was very happy, and they applauding, and yeah, that was nice.
I love that story.
Yeah, it was really funny.
It's so good.
I just was, I know going to be thinking how to say it. It just say my way, and it's better.
Yeah.
Because it's from my heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So apart from at the Bosnian Embassy, where else can people see your artwork?
My artwork could be seen on Facebook, Instagram. I have people who following my page. Each time I paint something, my artwork is spreading further, because everybody's sharing the artwork. I have a quite lot of order through the internet, and people love the paintings that I do about the Bosnian kingdoms and Bosnian past. Also, I have an exhibition every year, like 5-6 exhibitions through all Great Britain as a Bosnian community. I have a Derby Center, Bosnian, London. There used to be Birmingham, but I stopped going there because sometimes they don't see the value of the artwork. I also send my artwork to Bosnia, to one of the gallery from my town. And now they have maybe 6-7 every year. I put my artwork on, they put exhibition, and my artwork is there. People can see it even if I am not there.
Great.
And this is now how I doing with the Germany as well. They will put my artwork exhibit for me.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
That's really great. Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, if you like to play Spot the Difference, this is a good time to do it. Oh, what do you notice as different? Yes, so Amira's just changed. We now have a different version of Amira. Coming back to England and thinking now about the pandemic, what effect did that have on your artistic career?
Pandemic was, to me, not much affected me because I have my beautiful garden. I spent most of the time, if you remember, when there was Corona, in May was very beautiful weather. There was such a beautiful summer we have that year. And I spent most of the time outside doing my artwork. Yeah, and that was okay. I did quite a lot of painting because it's plenty time, we all have, yeah.
Could you tell us about some of the artists that you admire and influence you maybe in the way you paint?
Yeah, I like Ashley Jackson because I like his watercolor paintings, and especially because he do Yorkshire part. I try to do some artwork following his artwork. I like John Constable because I like this how he do the sky, and all his painting is beautiful, and especially the sky and the color in sky. I follow one of the artists is come from Bosnia, from my town, is called Enver Krupic. He is academic and he is very, very good artist. He paint our river. Our river is called Una. Una is mean only one because it's such a beautiful river with a beautiful waterfall. And when I was a child, I used to go and look at when he doing artwork because most of the time, on that time, people doing outside.
Oh.
And we all have a chance to see how he doing. His artwork is brilliant, especially the scenery and water and bridges.
Yeah.
We have a lot of bridges in Bosnia because we have a lot of water, river,
Yeah,
yeah. And we, yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, this is my three of my favorite artists that I actually follow.
Really nice.
All the way, yeah.
Yeah, fabulous. What do you experience when you paint? How does it feel for you? What does it feel like?
Personally, think about my art. Some of my artwork is very sad, but some of them is very happy. And I have my own reason why I doing certain artwork. I do this painting to people remember me as an artist, that I actually doing something that is like a message, or the people always look at that and thinking what I actually put, why I put myself in that painting, so that way or different way. Or
yeah, and they can see you can see your spirit. Thinking about your finished works of art, could you tell us about one or two that make you feel most proud or happy, and tell us why they make you feel that way?
The most happy one, I have a few. I can't say only one. I like all my design for the Srebrenica, and I'm going to do the new one this year. Every year I design new artwork. I like the bridges I paint, and I did in Yorkshire some of bridges and in Bosnia. But bridge in Mostar is very important because that painting I did about 200 times. People just love it because it have a historical term, and is also because it's tourist place. But the bridge in my town is wooden bridge, and is bridge that I remember as a teenager. When I walk, the people, usually young people, standing there and chatting, and I called Bridge of Love because the time I was growing, there was too many places to go out. Usually people just walking through the town. You can see people standing, looking the river, nice, beautiful river, and hug each other, and there was so many there, and to me is I painted with the people because I think every painting I try to put a bit of life in, because it's important to know why is this bridge built. It's built for the people to be together from the two sides, for a business, it's just for the love. And yeah, this is what I like about my painting.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
In terms of your personal identity and your sense of who you are, how important to you is being an artist?
It is very important to me because this is something that I love. And through art, I can help a lot of people. I support a lot of charities in Bosnia and here in Great Britain. And if I don't do artwork, I will be not able to help any of them. Important is also because my artwork I'm from Bosnia, I live here for 30 years. I have a British citizen. I am like a half Bosnian, half British. But my root is from Bosnia and my country was in a war, and I like to help my country more because they are struggling, and I am grateful that I live in this country, that I have such an opportunity to have so many places to exhibit my artwork. And this year and last year I started producing my own Christmas card and all sorts of cards. And usually I donate so much cards for the charity as well, that I try to support them that way. It's important because I always think in the future, one day when I am gone, that somebody will say, look, this lady lived in England and she was very much connected with her own country and what she tried to help all the time. And that is very important for me. My artwork could be good, could be reasonable, but still I know the reason why I'm doing, because I just want to help the government. I help here because I donated quite a lot for these charities here around because I live here. Yeah.
That was really brilliant, Amira, and that gave us such an understanding about why you paint, what it means to you. Now I'm going to ask you a very difficult question because I'm going to ask you to sum it up in 1 or 2 sentences. Why do you paint?
I paint because I love painting, and this is how I put my feeling in a canvas or a paper, and people can see through my artwork my feeling. That is first. Secondly, I liked painting because I want my family to be proud of me, my country in Bosnia, my Bosnian embassy. I just want people and the people who support me to be proud of me, who I am and what I do through my artwork.
Thank you so much, Amira, for joining us today. It was really enjoyable talking to you. And, you know, some really fun stories as well and very inspiring. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure to be here, and I am grateful you invite me, and we can have a now Bosnian coffee.
Absolutely. And to you, the audience, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to Kirklees Local TV on YouTube to get our latest videos first. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.